So I'm getting this mowed down because we're getting ready to bring over 2 campers. One is going to fit here. So I figured I better get this cleaned up. Get the weeds off of the cottage and the fence. Get it cleaned up all through here along this fence all the way down. Because from that side of the gate right there, going down to just this side of the big gate, I'm going to put in some raised bed gardens. So after I get all this knocked down and get this camper here, and you know, I need to move my Chevy truck to mow under it too, but I'm gonna have the raised beds going right here, and of course down there is where we got our other little garden and where my chicken coop's gonna go. But right up here, let me get over here on this rock. Ooh, okay. But anyway, right here on of course my Chevy, next to this tree, coming this way, not under the tree and not under those trees, but just right in here. I'm gonna bring that Airstream camper and park it there. So I want to make sure I got all this cleaned up really good, mowed down. That lawnmower's got the bagger on it so that I can do the, you know, kind of vacuum up what I mow and put it in the compost. And the old Chevy truck, I got trash in the back I need to dump. But for now, right now, I'm just going to work on this and this up here. I need to take that little fence down there, cut some of that back and mow that as well. Transfer this fencing probably down to where I'm going to do my chicken coop. And I got some barbed wire there. I don't know what I'm going to do with the barbed wire, that is. But I do have some places in the fence to kind of fix going way back. Like if I'm going to get sheep or anything to put back here, then I got to get my fence fixed. And of course the sheep I don't really want goats. Goats are mischievous. But if I do get goats, then I definitely want to keep them corralled in the area I want them to be in and not let them out, because they'll eat the tires off the truck. They'll chew up my lawnmower. They'll eat the wood off the side of the building. You know, crap like that. So anyway, let me get busy. Get this done. Alright, I'm getting some of it mowed. There we go. Now you can see it. This tall grass is kind of tough to get through. Look at that, how tall that is. But anyway, I'm getting it. I'm just taking it slowly. And it cleaned up over here next to the shed. And of course there was a couple of rocks in here and some old wood. I probably need to get in here for rake some of this up. I'll probably just put all this old wood over in the little fire pit to burn, or the compost pile, one or the other. Oh well, I'll figure it out. Big rock in there. There's a couple of rocks in here, and then they got these drain pipes of some sort. Just thought I saw something down in there. Oh, I don't know what I was seeing. Might have been a lizard. We got some lizards around here. So anyway, I need to get up here and get this down. There's 2 different types of vines in there. I'm not sure what they are. But anyway, then I got some blackberry growing through here as well. I need to chop all this down on both sides of the fence and get this cleaned up. I don't know, one of these, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's not what I think it is. But I was thinking one of them makes pretty flowers, but I ain't gonna worry about that. I'm not going to let pretty flowers influence me, at least not right now. And getting this done, I'm going to get it mowed all the way down. Get all this tall stuff mowed all the way down to that back corner way back there, back behind the pole and the little shed I'm going to turn into a chicken coop. Or shed, one or the other. But anyway, chicken coop's going to go down there. And I'll be putting that other, not the older, but one of the campers. It's going to go right here. That's why I want to get this all cleaned up. Get that camper cleaned up and put it right here next to the cottage. And run electricity over to it. There's a hole up there. I think that might be the spot where I run the electricity through to come over to the camper. That way it's not laying on the ground where kids can mess with it or animals or anything like that. I'll just run it up there through the hole and then kind of block that hole with something. And hopefully that'll keep wasps and birds and things from going in there. But anyway, it's getting overcast, so it's kind of cooled off a little bit. And felt the wind blow. After I get all this mowed, I'm going to see about taking this little cage apart right here. I thought that was something they kept dogs in, but I don't see, you know, an entrance and exit thing on it, like a gate or anything like that. So I'm assuming possibly it might be a burial spot for a pet or something. And I don't really want to mess with a burial spot for somebody's pet. But right here, yeah, look, there it goes. There's my open spot right there. Okay. Oh, there we go. All right, I got it. So, okay, maybe they did have animals in there. There was like a little metal thing on there. It may have fallen off. Kind of like that right there. I'll find it someday with the lawnmower. Well, there's one. Kind of like right there. Another one. Oh, this will be easy to take apart. Yeah, this thing will do fine. Then I'll just run the lawnmower through there and kind of knock all that down. That'll work. All right. A little investigation always helps, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay. Well, look at that. And I'll just transfer these poles and the fencing over to where I'm going to put the chicken coop in. All right. Wish me luck on that. I'll be doing some updates on chicken coop, the build out, and the raising of the baby chicks. Taking a little break. I got some more of that knocked down, and it's coming on. It's just tough to do, but you know, it's my fault. I shouldn't have let it get out of hand. But check this out. It's looking good, isn't it? Looking better. So get up here, show you what I've been doing over here. While I was taking a break from mowing, I started disassembling this. You can see the wire. Can you see it? It's kind of hard to see in them. But anyway, that's the back corner of it there. So coming off of that thing over there, they give me a good bit to put around that chicken coop. And yeah, I think it's going to come on. I just got to get it off the backside, and then that backside there, and then get these posts up, and then run the mower over this, and hopefully this will look nice and clean, because this over here is going to be yard for the Airstream. And I did notice we got some moles or groundhogs. Yeah, somebody told me they saw a little groundhog wandering around. And I'll show you something. It's really kind of cool. when the groundhogs come out and push stuff up, you get to find things like little bits of glass. I wonder how long that glass has been here. That glass could have been here a couple hundred years for all I know. So anyway, it's a good way to find old stuff. You know, the animals push up the dirt and then the rain kind of comes along and washes it, knocks it around, and anything that's solid that the rain washes off will be up on top and washed off, and you can just come right behind them and and just find odds and ends. Yeah, when I was a kid, I would go to the fields after they'd been plowed, and you know, and then a rain come through, and the rain would wash off the loose dirt off of things that were solid, like arrowheads, musket balls, tools, farming things that have been lost here and there, coming through, you know, when they're working in the fields. Anyway, I'm not really finding anything else right now, but I do see where either a groundhog or a big mole have been pushing stuff up. I hope it's not a dang groundhog. If it is, I'm gonna have to take care of that problem. Just don't want groundhogs. Groundhogs cause too many problems. Alright, so I'll get this taken care of here soon. Get it disassembled and moved. And then I'll do another video on reassembling over at the chicken coop area for however we're going to assemble it. I'm not really sure how. Okay, getting it cleaned up, getting it all mowed down, and it won't be long until I'm ready to put down cardboard and whoops, I keep doing that, don't I? Get away, buggy. But anyway, I'll have this mowed all the way down, and then I'll come back. I'll lower the lawnmower down another level or two and get it mowed way low down. Rake it a little bit to loosen things up. Run the mower over it some more to vacuum it up. And then I'll start collecting cardboard to put down. And once I get the cardboard down, then I can do my raised beds on top of it. And the reason I do the cardboard is because got all that grown in there. I don't want that to grow up through my dirt and my raised beds. So put the cardboard down and it'll kill all that out over time. Whew, man, I tell you, sometimes I hear coyote, or not coyotes, but I hear the little foxes out there. Oh well. The foxes sound like little puppies yelping. But they're out there. They don't come around up here much because there's really no food source for them here right now. But as soon as I get chickens, then they're gonna, did you hear it? But as soon as I get chickens, they're all gonna be up here, seeing my chickens as food source. Anyway, I hear them way out in the distance. All right, got it mowed down through here. This is the area I'm going to be putting my raised bed in, but leaving space around it for the vehicles to turn, come in the gate and then turn. But next time I come out here and mow, I'm going to mow the whole thing down again. All that out there. Make it nice and pretty. And then we'll get that Airstream Camper over here. So the Airstream Camper and then raised bed gardens work on that garden a little bit more so I can get some stuff growing out there a little bit better. Compost pile. Look at the size of this compost pile. Over here next to the shed where I'm going to build a chicken coop. It's getting there. It's growing. Every time we mow, we use the bagger on the lawnmower. And whenever I build a chicken coop, this is going to be inside their fenced-in area where they can just come out here and just scratch around and enjoy it, look for bugs and whatever else they want. And every time we bring stuff out for the compost, we'll put it in here, and the chickens will go crazy over it. And the chickens will like it. So I've got some work to do. I got to go over to the other house and get furniture and bring it over here. And let me show you something over here. Something I just spotted. Look, there it is. Cantaloupe. Got some cantaloupe growing. Right there too. Got some cantaloupe popping up. I put them all out in here. There's some more right there. But I put them all out in here. These are the only ones I've spotted so far. But I got them all out here. Sometimes it's hard to see them. There's some more right there. Sometimes it's hard to see them because everything else is green. Just like they're green. Oh, I see some. Right there. Cantaloupe. So we're going to have some cantaloupe growing. I've got some more out here. I'm just not spotting them right now, but as time goes, we'll find them, and they'll grow. This looks really familiar right here. I'm trying to figure out what that is. I think that might be, I know it's edible, but I'm thinking it might be a radish. Maybe. Recognize those leaves? Could be radish. I'm just going to leave it there and see what happens. All right. Talk to you later.